very special edition of the Cove Music and Musings featuring Paul Carganilla. And now, please help me welcome your host, the man of the hour, not in our time zone, the one and only, Mr. Paul Carganilla.
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me, you knock me off my feet again. Wishy, 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 wish, wish, wish. Wishy, 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 wish, wish, wish.
We apologize. We'll restart Paul Carganilla's amazing performance in just a moment.
Yeah. I don't have any YouTube links. I'm not watching it. Hang on. How we doing? I think I figured it out. You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me, you have knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like I'm nothing, you. With your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded, you picking on the weaker man. You can take me down with just one single blow, but you don't know what you don't know, and what you don't know is someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is me. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is me. Why you gotta be so mean? You, with your switching sides and your wildfire eyes and your humiliation, you have pointed out my flaws again, as if I didn't already see them. I walk with my head down, trying to block you out, 'cause I'll never impress you. I just wanna feel okay again. I bet you get pushed around, somebody made you cold, but the cycle ends right now, 'cause you can't leave me down that road, and you don't know what you don't know, and someday I'll be living in a big old city, all you're ever gonna be is me. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? I can see you years from now sitting in a bar, talking over a football game with that same big loud opinion. When nobody's listening, you're washed up, you're ranting about the same old bitter things. You're drunk and going on about how I can't sing. But all you are is me. All you are is me, and a liar, and pathetic, and alone in life, and mean, and mean, and mean, and mean. But someday I'll be living in a big old city. All you're ever gonna be is me. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me. All you're ever gonna be is me. Why you gotta be so? Someday I'll be living in a big old city. All you're ever gonna be is me. Why you gotta be so mean? Thank you, everybody. Welcome. So sorry for those wishy glitches at the start of the show, but I'm so happy that you're here. I'm clearly out of my element over here. I'm coming at you from Austin, Texas, in a hotel. I tried to upgrade my Wi-Fi yesterday, and I spent 3 hours on the phone with the hotel's IT person, and they couldn't figure out why it's not working for me. So I'm tethered to my phone, and hopefully everything's coming through okay. Welcome into the Cove. In the Cove, a very special version from the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State. Happy that you are here with us. I can't even quite see who's with us right now. I'm not all set up. It was a last minute thing. I've got notifications on. I'm on my laptop. Things are happening. Usually I'm joined by producer Craig on this show, but tonight we're very, very lucky to be joined by our stream director, Sam Miklish. Sam, are you around? Oh, come on. Give it up for Sam. Sam, if you're here, turn your camera on. There he is. I sprung it on him. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for being here. That that is indisputable. You are always you've seen every second of every episode of The Cove. It's on tape now. So we have a very special episode for you tonight. Nothing is the same. Everything is different. And we got some very special guests joining us this evening. I would keep them all a big surprise if I could, but I wouldn't be able to do that without telling you how you can say thank you and contribute and support all of the guests who are going to be on the show tonight. So with that, I'll remind you that every live stream here on the Vaudacity Network is free to watch. But if you want to be awesome and support our performers, if you're able to, there's a very easy way to say thanks. And that is via their Venmo tip jars. And here is that tip jar for you for each performer, and here are all of the surprises. That is myself. Mr. Dan Franklin's here tonight, everybody. Darren Ingram is here as well, and fellow Texan, though he's a permanent resident, Mr. Zachary White joining us here this evening. And it's going to be a very special night. We've got improv, we've got music, and I'm just excited for it all. So let's not waste any more time and let's get down to it. Let's invite my first guest in this evening. And I just mentioned he is a Texas resident. Please put your hands together at home for Mr. Zachary White. Hey, buddy.
Well, hey, Paul.
How's
Texas treating you?
It's warm, as you know. I don't think it's dipped below 103 since I got here last Sunday, but I'm enjoying everything else about it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just like I told you a few weeks ago, make sure you stay cool because it gets hot here, and according to the weather forecast, it's going to be hot for quite a while.
Yeah. And this weekend, like every day since I've got here, they're like record heat today. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Also, that's just good advice for life, Paul. Just stay cool.
Hydrate. Stay cool. Yes. And hydrate as well. Well, I haven't even mentioned it yet on the show, but since I am in Texas, I thought this would be a really fun night to celebrate country music here in the Cove. And so this episode, we're celebrating country. And I told you that would be the theme here tonight. And you were like, dude, I got the perfect song.
Yep.
So what will you be playing for us tonight?
So in honor of your visit to Texas, Paul, I've chosen a song about Texas, and it was performed by one of our very own here in the state of Texas. His name is Pat Green. He is the only artist I have seen live. It was during the pandemic. He did a live stream on Facebook, and I requested this particular song that night, and he did it on air.
Wow.
And this is one of my favorite songs. I first heard it back a few years ago in the old ballpark now for the Rangers. And that's where I hear a majority of the country music, because the public address announcer there has a big old inventory of country music that he just cycles through. And this is one of the ones I hear most of the time during the pregame. Sometimes I'll hear it after the game, but yeah, I chose this one, and it's a song called "Songs About Texas."
Perfect. Can't wait to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Mr. Zachary White with Pat Green's Songs About Texas.
I sing songs about Texas. I sing them often as if she was some old lover used to know. I wish I could follow them back to the homeland every time I hear one on the radio. Twin fiddles playing in my memory, my daddy sang the wonders of old Cowtown. Silver hair and he's still there under the sky so warm and bare. Well, I'll tell you, friends, there's a song in every town. And I said, sing me one more song about old San Antone. It seemed like a dream now, so long ago. And Jerry Jeff Walker could be just like a coat from the cold. I'm going home. nothing short of the gospel hymns. My taco meat, and I swear I hear still guitars rising in the air. And I said, sing out old San Antone. It seems like a dream now, so long ago. And no Guy Clark, it can be just like a coat from the cold. I'm going home. When the night is real, real still, I swear I can hear a whippoorwill. She knows there's music in the dirt down there. Hill country rain, it's a cleansing thing. And all I have to do is see one sit in the Shadow Creek. Got nothing to do. And I said, sing me one more song about old San Antone. It seemed like a dream now, so long ago. And Jerry Jeff Walker could be just like a coat from the cold. I said, sing me one more song about those dusty plains, them honky-tonk angels and their lonely beehive pain. I wish I was stowed away on some fast-moving train. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zachary White.
Thank y'all so much.
Great job and perfect song for tonight.
Yeah. Welcome to Texas, by the way.
Thank you so much. And I'm just still settling in. I just got here on Sunday, so and obviously it's been a busy week, but looking forward to getting some travel plans ready and coming up to see you.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, Paul. You know, like I was telling you during the sound check, just let me know what game you want to attend, and I'll get you in.
I got the hookups. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yep, no problem. And it's on me. You know, I even have approval to take that night off, so I'll take you to the ball game, and we'll have a fun time together.
It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it, as it is every time you're on the show and on the network. And thank you so much for jumping into the Cove tonight.
Yes, and thank you for having me, Paul.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zach White. I know we're sailing through the storms with the unexpected hotel room challenges, and I guess Zoom is having some challenges today. And I'm trying to log into the live chat so I can see what people are saying. I feel lost without stuff. Now I'm hearing music and I'm like, what's happening? I just feel lost without being able to follow along with the live chat. But I know y'all are out there. And I thank y'all for being here. I'm going to play another country music song. This is one. It's a newer one. It's not a classic. But I love it. We did a country music night on Paulie's Online Variety Show over a year ago. And I really wanted to do this one, but then I ended up with Drunk on a Plane. But this is Another one of my more modern country music favorites right here. It's a lot of fun. Old Dominions break up with him. Hey girl, what's up? I knew it's late, but I knew you'd pick it up. Nah, I ain't drunk. Okay, maybe I do have a little buzz, but that song came on and I just thought no harm could come from one little call. I know you say you're taking, but I say, girl, you're taking too long. So tell him that it's over. Bring it on over. 'Cause stringing him along any longer, girl, is just wasting precious time. Girl, you know it can't wait. Rip it off just like a Band-Aid. The way you look at me, girl, I can't pretend. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. I know, you don't want to break his heart, but that ain't no reason to be keeping us apart. Just tell him it's you, it ain't him. Maybe you can lie to him and say you'll still be friends, but whatever you got to say to tell him that you ain't in love. Come on, you can't deny the fact that you and I fit like a glove. So tell him that it's over and bring it on over. Stringing him along any longer, girl, is just wasting precious time. Girl, you know we can't wait. Rip it off just like a Band-Aid. The way you look at me, girl, you can't pretend. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. By now, if you weren't thinking it too. No pressure, whatever, just do what you gotta do. But if I were you, I'd tell him that it's over and bring it on over. Stringing him along any longer, girl, is just wasting precious time. Girl, you know we can't wait. Rip it off just like a Band-Aid. The way you look at me, girl, I can't pretend. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. It's a fun tune. I butchered it, but it's fun. We're going to do some improv, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to invite Dan Franklin and Darren Ingram onto the show. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dan and Darren!
So am I doing my song later?
Are you doing that song later?
No, you skipped it on the little thing.
I did.
Yeah. You want to do it later? Let's do it later. You know, we're just gonna blame your Wi-Fi problems.
Let's just do it right after this. I
love that.
I also don't have a printer in the room.
Oh.
So I'm just guessing.
Where you at? The DoubleTree or something?
I had literally brought out a bag of chips to watch Dan sing, and I'm like, oh crap, I got a mouthful of chips, and I'm coming on.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I do sound better with chips.
Do you? Oh man, I'm waiting. I'm excited now.
I am just a hot mess tonight, clearly. I could have used another minute to... I'm sorry, Dan. We'll do it. We'll do it right after this game.
Good.
We're doing it live.
I thought it was maybe a time thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
it's time. It's time for.
But
me
then
to
again,
get
I
it.
did kind of decide to call you out publicly for it. So
It's time for me to get my shit together for sure. It is a time thing. Speaking
for
of
country
timing,
night, you could have done iffy Wi-Fi, oh, get along, little doggies.
Ooh.
I could, and I should.
Yeah.
I want to take full responsibility. It is all my fault. Paul, you're being too hard on yourself. I am to blame for everything, ladies and gentlemen. It has nothing to do with Paul. It is my fault. This segment is brought to you by www.excuse.com. Don't have a printer in your hotel room? Go to excuse.com. Back to Paul.
Wow.
I
I'd
thought
like to
that was
say that-
really nice.
I'd like to say
That's
that
a good
nothing
turn.
was my fault.
Yeah, I was just about to say Sam was like really getting some points right there, and then it just nosedived.
It took a turn. He did the turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
No
Wow.
switcheroo. No do-si-do on you.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
this will
Yeah,
be the
he-
last episode of the Cove that he produces.
He did a reverse of slap and tickle.
So we're gonna do. We're gonna do a game called Scenes from a Photo, and this is 3 1-minute scenes based on they're 2-person scenes based on a photo that Dan and Darren have not seen yet, but are about to see right now. They're gonna see the photo and then improvise a scene. It doesn't matter what it has to do with the photo that they see. It's just a lot of fun to watch this happen. So Sam, if you haven't rage quit the show because you're a jerk, go ahead and show the first photo. Okay, bye.
So rude.
Oh.
So I forgot to mention,
Oh.
we have a friend, a mutual friend here on the network by the name of Tom Carosa, and
Yes.
he likes to post amazing photos on his social medias. And the 3 photos that we will be enjoying in this game tonight all came from Tom Carosa's social medias, and this is the first one. So here is a 1-minute scene based on this photo performed by Dan and Darren.
So I was eating some rabbit the other day, and it seems to have like this weird side effect on me. I don't even know if you noticed. Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this?
This is the last time I'm trying online dating.
Oh my god, I feel like we have so much in common. Like, you like to wear black, I like to wear black. Like, you have bunny ears, I have bunny ears. Like, it's a thing.
We don't have bunny ears. You know, I'm wearing black, but you know, I think that you've really got some problems that you need to talk to someone about.
I want to talk to you. I want to give you talk to you about my problems. I feel like we've connected. I feel like you and I have this thing between us, and it's your penis.
Oh, that's not going to be between us.
Oh, good. That's
Right.
what I was hoping for. It would be connected.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's semantics. It's definitely going to
I don't know
be...
what you want to do with your semantics, but I'm listening.
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding, ding, ding. That is scene 1. Let's hear it for Dan and Darren. Let's see the next photo. Sam, who is such an awesome guy.
Oh, wow.
This is.
I will hit you with my plunger. You like this? I hit you with my plunger. I hit you. I hit you with my plunger. Oh, why are you getting my belly button? Oh my goodness. Oh, I like the honey hogs.
Wait! Just hold on a second. This morning, you took a crap, but you didn't realize that you ate your wedding ring yesterday.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I got it for you right here.
Oh, thank you so much. I had Chipotle, and when I had Chipotle, it gets greasy, and then the greasy got my
It was
wedding ring.
pretty spicy, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it came out like a rocket. I didn't even have to push. I just went, and then blah. It was incredible.
I have a bruise on my left tentacle.
Oh, you want me to suck it?
Tentacle!
Oh, I hear you wrong. I apologize. I have such this. You know, you have a lovely tentacle. What are you doing in
Thank you very much.
So dumb.
I love it. Oh, the octopus on
Where are
this
we
network.
going?
Here we go. All right, so picture number 3. This will bring it all around.
Oh, God.
Hey, so what part of Utah y'all from?
We're from South Sandy, and our mom tells us that we shouldn't talk to strangers.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not a stranger. I mean, you came to my door offering to sell me one of those swell shirts you've got.
Have you seen our basement? Would you like to come with us? Come with us. Come with us.
Okay. Okay.
Join us.
I'll go with you.
Now.
I'll go with you.
Now.
Magic tablets.
Xenon
white
awaits.
lizard. Oh, okay. Great. Quick question.
He's one of us.
How many wives can I have?
How many wives would you like? You can disappoint all of them.
Can I have just the good parts of having a wife and not
Which
most of
parts?
the
The
parts of
middle
having a
part
wife?
or the upper part? Which part do you like the best?
Oh, well, that all depends on the wife.
Ding, ding. Let's hear it for Dan, Darren.
No.
It's brilliant. It's all brilliant. Darren, we'll see you in just a little bit.
Sure.
Dan's gonna stick around.
I'm gonna get some chips.
Yeah, get some
Please do.
chips.
What kind of chips are they, Darren?
They are the Tostitos.
Ooh, what are you dipping them in?
My face.
Delicious.
That's the final dipping place, I suppose.
It's the final dipping.
All right, so before I used my stupid excuses about why I skipped your song, I'm so sorry I skipped your earlier song, but thank you for
Oh, you
being
don't need
here.
to be. You've got a lot on your mind tonight.
I'm so glad that you're here,
Me too.
and especially with country music night, it's like Dan Franklin better be here, and he is.
Yeehaw,
And so we
they say.
couldn't be more thrilled that you are. What's your first song tonight?
Well, I'm going to do a couple original country tunes and then close out with a cover. And the first tune I'm going to do, I want to start with something with a little pep to it. And there's a tune on my album Pieces called Somewhere We Can't Be Found. And this song ended up on Pieces a little bit closer to a rock thing, some punk elements to it, but it was originally written as a country song a long time ago in Nashville from my little apartment on the Cumberland. And it's just about it's a tune about a guy that goes back to his hometown at some point and runs into an old flame, and they just throw their lives to the wind and just disappear and just get out.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, better late than never. Here is Mr. Dan Franklin with an original Somewhere We Can't Be Found.
Like a dream found forgotten in the bottom of my pocket, I'm confronted by a shadow from my past. Heavens in awe raining down their applause, and I pray that this moment will last. Is this really happening, or do my wide eyes deceive? Take the open door before it shuts. Memories take shape, emotions crash in waves, and I can't help but smile as you sweep me up now. Maybe this is just the tequila talking, but how about we blow this town and drive till it's empty, where wisdom won't tempt me, somewhere we can't be found, somewhere we can't be found. To but this lead foot just keeps sinking down. Forget about the morning, keep the poison flowing, rage into the ether till the bottom drops out. Maybe we've been down this road before, but it's too late to turn back now. Let's drive till it's empty, where wisdom won't tempt me, somewhere we can be found, somewhere we can be found. Day breaks over the dashboard light, but the pistons keep pounding down. Let's drive till it's empty, where wisdom won't tempt me, no concern for the ending. Let's drive till it's empty, somewhere we can be found, somewhere we can be found, somewhere we can be found. There you go. Put a little pep in your step.
Dan Franklin original off his original album Pieces. It's somewhere we can't be found. Amazing job, man. As always, as freaking
Paul.
always. So Dan will be right back after our crew cuts segment for the evening, featuring my favorite human being in the whole entire planet, Mr. Sam Mikulich. Give it up for Sam.
Hey, man.
How's
What?
it going, my good friend?
Thank you for saying I'm your favorite person. You're my favorite person. Thank you. Love you, buddy.
Yeah. Love you too. And thank you for being here this evening and for, being the first to point out my flaws. And
Actually, Mr. Passive Aggressive, I'm only the second. You would be the first. I was only enforcing them, like a true friend.
Yeah, thanks. But lately, I've been super impressed and proud of you for the courage that you've shown. In all honesty, when Sam and I fight online, it's all a joke. Everybody, it's all smoking. I know I always worry my mom.
Do
My
people
mom's
in
always
chat think we're really fighting again? It's so funny.
I don't know. I can't see the chat tonight. That's not an excuse that I'm making.
This
It's,
segment
real.
brought. Never mind.
It's real. When Sam and I joke fight in the chat, it's all for fun.
Yeah.
But my mom gets worried. She's like,
There was a time at first she is like, Paul, why are you so mean to Sam? You're being rude. And that's like, is she
See how
she
mean-
she texted me, I think, to apologize. It's like, no, we're fine. It's a bit.
everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's a bit. It's all a bit. I promise.
She says in the chat, you always freak me out when you fight. It's true. Sorry.
Thank you for updating me in the chat. I'm sorry for not acknowledging anyone in the chat. It's not an excuse. I'm streaming the show from my phone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare use any more bandwidth. But as I was saying, before I got digested, as proud of you as I am, that you just jump in and you're trying things and you're so naturally talented musically, that we're having a lot of fun. At the 100th picnic, we got to hear 3 tunes from you. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was actually just waiting for the gong, the big gong, to chung from the gong show, and it didn't get packed in the back of Matt King's truck. He ran out of room in the Suburban, so the gong was left in Simi. I didn't realize that until I was halfway through my third song, which I didn't even know how to play. However, speaking of which, I figured why not do it again? Now I'm encouraged. Now I can just half-ass my way through almost anything on this channel, and people are gonna clap anyway, which is the beautiful part about support from your friends, right?
Absolutely. They're applauding you not for like a half-ass performance, but for having the courage to do it and to push your comfort bubble.
You know, it's what you learn after you get a little bit older. I would never have done this in my 20s. Are you kidding? No. Well, maybe, definitely have more confidence now, because it's like, it's now or never. Just if you want to do something, get out there and do it. You can't be afraid of failure. It's about perceiving the anxiety, Paul. For me, this is what I've recently read a book and learned, is that your anxiety, your doubt, the pressure you feel, you could either let them crush you, or you can redefine how you experience joy in your life. And so if you were to ask me, and this part about me isn't new, I've been this way for a long time, but if you ask me what is joy, how do you define it? It is that clutch moment. It's sticking your neck out and doing something that nobody else is going to do because it needs to get done at work. Or in this setting, if you want to play the piano, you want to learn guitar, do it, man. Just stick your neck out. And you're going to fail. It's going to not be good. But in order to get good, you have to not be good first. So that's how I define joy, is that pressure, that anxiety, that, making the shot count. That's joy. And if you rewire your brain that way, I think that you'll be a lot more courageous out there and do things that you have wanted to do for a long time.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks, man.
So are you playing piano or guitar?
The guitar is back there. I haven't touched it yet. I'm going to play the piano today. I'm going to try to anyway. You did Country Week this week, which I think is fantastic. I love country music. And in the 90s, I was really enthralled by country with one artist in particular. And this song in specific really, I thought it was a breakup song. It's The Dance by Garth Brooks. When I was a kid, Paul, that was, the song, right?
I probably will.
Everyone knows the song. You know the song. It's a breakup song if you just listen to the lyrics at first, but it is so not a breakup song. It is about being appreciative for the experiences in your life, appreciating what came, and embracing change. Change is going to happen in your life no matter what. Only a fool tries to control change. You can't. If you look back on the good and you look forward to more good to come, instead of trying to cling and hold on to what's gone and changed in your life, you'll find happiness. It's another conduit to joy. And that's what this song is all about. And I just realized it this year. So when you're listening to these lyrics as I poorly sing them, think about not, they're dancing and he misses the dance and this one big moment. Was it a prom? Was it the ball? It's not a dance, literally. It's about life. It's about change and appreciating what was. And that's The Dance by Garth Brooks. I think I should play it.
And this is The Dance by Garth Brooks, as performed by Sam Micklich.
As performed by me. Okay, Paul, let me get my stuff over here. Hold on. Look out. See? That's how you get kicked off of YouTube right there. Okay, The Dance by Garth Brooks. I got to push this. See, when you try to perform, you got 30 things you got to do. I got to turn up this. I've got to turn up the piano. I don't hear it. Now you guys probably hear it a little bit. Let's see what happens. I learned this in 1994, and I knew how to play it for 5 minutes. Oh, then there's the other thing. All right, gang. To embracing change and finding joy in your life. Starting over. Mulligan. Right? There it is. That's the intro to the dance. Isn't that pretty? The rest are just chords, but the song goes like this. Looking back. Nope. There it is. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all should end, the way it all should go. Oh, our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, well, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Oh, our lives, the better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. There you go, the dance, or something like it.
Awesome job, dude.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for listening, everybody. I appreciate it out there.
That is stream director Sam Mikulich putting his heart on his sleeve and performing the dance by Garth Brooks. And following that performance of The Dance comes another performance from The Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Franklin is back.
I see what you did there. That's good. And great work, Sam.
Thanks, buddy.
Wherever he may be, you are quite welcome. I love that you know you've got kind of the heart of what's going on here, and it's just communication, man. It's just all about what these songs mean and what they mean to people and how they take them and how
Thank
they
you
help
for
their
not
lives.
thinking that I'm a weirdo for 10 years, Dan, because I connect it to music at the core, at the heart. And your tunes and what you write are of particular importance to me because they carry particular weight in their meaning. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Sam. But for what it's worth, we're all weirdos.
True. I'll think on that.
We are all weirdos.
There's one now.
but some
and,
of
and
us.
Tostitos. Hey, Paul, a quick plug, if I may.
Absolutely.
On Wednesday night, I'm taking over Stereo Brewing. I'm doing my first ever open mic night. Yeah! And I would love you to come to Stereo and drink beer or whatever you like. If you don't like that, it's fine. You're weird if you don't. But and sing a song, or don't sing a song. Listen to us sing songs. Get up and do some stand-up. Tell a story. Do something that creative and let's just have a night of art. And Paulie, I wish you were in town for it.
Oh, I wish I was too. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you do more.
Yeah, but anyway, it's Wednesday night. Come on down. Sign-ups at 6, music at 7, or art, I should say, at 7.
How does it work? People sign up, and then is it like a raffle or like what?
Well, they sign up for a time slot.
Yeah.
So
you first come, first serve.
Yeah, and then I obviously am on there, and I fill up all the slots that don't get taken with songs, and there we go. And depending on how many people show up, I may end up doing a lot of music.
I haven't been there since before the pandemic. How's Stereo doing?
Oh, dude, so good. They're killing
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Their summer tour starts up this month, and that's their thing where they release new beers on every Thursday. Yeah. And if you do them all, then you get road crew, which they call and you get all these perks throughout the year. And Sam and Tina and I believe, have all done it for 4 years straight since they started it.
Nice. We had Paulie's Picnic 18 or 19 there in the brewing room.
I remember that was a good one.
Stereo Brewing. It was fun.
I remember that one well. That's where I premiered a couple of the songs from The Man Who Broke Time.
Yeah. And that's where you had your release album for Pieces.
It's where we did that. It was where we shot a bunch of scenes in Haunted Man.
That's
what?
Right. Sam was saying the same thing you said.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like we're simpatico. All right. So is this a scene? Is this a song from Pieces or The Man Who Broke Time?
It sure isn't. In fact, this is a B-side from a Dan and Leland album called New Directions. Ooh. And it's a absolutely beautiful tune. It's a Leland tune that it's just about kind of getting to that point in a relationship where you don't know if things are going to go or if they're not going to go, but you're just having to sit there and torture and wait for this other person to make their mind up and let you know.
Yeah.
It's called Don't Make Me Wait.
Don't Make Me Wait by Leland Jackman from the B-sides of New Direction. Dan Frank.
I won't wait anymore if I don't know what I'm waiting for, and you need to tell me what to do. I've been here before, standing outside your door, and you need to tell me what to do. On my own, at least I know where I stand. I won't be kept out in the dark. If you want me, please say the word. Don't make me wait for you to break my heart. Been wearing through them boards, back and forth on your front porch, and you need to tell me what to do. I don't know what to say. I can make you calm, but can't make you stay, and you need to tell me what to do. On my own, at least I know where I stand. won't be kept out in the dark. If you want me, please say the word. Don't make me wait for you to break my heart. If it's over, why don't you let me know so I can get on with the business of letting you go. Just don't leave me caught this way between the words you haven't spoken and what I'm afraid you'll say. On my own, at least I know where I stand. I won't be kept out in the dark. If you want me, please say the word. But don't make me wait for you to break my heart. Don't make me wait for you to break my heart.
That's Dan Franklin with a Leland Jackness tune from Dan and Leland's New Directions.
Correct.
You said it was a B-side, but Dave Hill said in the chat, there's no B-sides.
Well, it's not a B-side, it's a bonus track from when we re-released it digitally.
Oh,
The digital re-release has 2 additional songs than the original CD has.
I see.
Yep.
Yes, we all knew that, but
I know.
it was awesome. It's a beautiful song and
I know.
performed beautifully
Freaking Leland.
live by Dan Franklin tonight.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Dan Franklin. We're going to play another improv game next. It's ABC Challenge, but we're going to do it where it's ABC CBA. We're going to go forward in time, through the alphabet and backward through the alphabet. And it's going to be starring myself, Mr. Darren Ingram, and Mr. Dan Franklin will be back. What we need from the audience, and Sam, I'm going to need some help because I can't see the chat, is let's get Darren and Dan in here if we can, and let's get anything. Start dropping anything into the chat. Sam's gonna grab the most interesting thing he sees, and we're gonna start a scene based on that. And and also a letter of the alphabet. And Darren and I are going to start a scene about that anything, and it's going to go through the alphabet, all 42 letters, until we get to the end.
All 42 letters? What?
No, that.
Did you say 42 letters?
Yeah.
What kind of hotel is that?
So every subsequent line of dialogue starts with the next letter of the alphabet till we get through.
There are only 26 letters in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So it's either 26 or 52.
Sam hasn't been paying attention for the last 2 years when we play this game. It's fine, and it's fine.
What do you mean? It's ABC. You go A to Z.
Right.
Yeah, but what about ch
Explain to me how that's 42. We'll wait.
and iw?
Hota ka. Sam, every time I introduce this game, it's a different number. It's never 26. It's always a different number, but I wouldn't expect you to know that.
You've forgotten.
Oh, you're saying that you're being funny and making up a random number that's not 26 because that's like a bit that you do.
Correct. And if you'd been around,
You know,
there's
there's a couple buttons to push around here. There's a couple things to do. There's a couple, I don't have a printer, so I
This is
have
great
to
television.
I have to look
been
it
a
up on my
bit.
screen the entire time.
It's been a bit for a couple of years now.
We need some more exciting, interesting words. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Yeah.
I
put 'em in there.
live on the edge, folks, and I'm not going to do fudge.
Living on the edge.
I'm not going to do dolls. Sorry, Diana and Nicole. We need better. You can do
Darren,
better.
have you been to see Katie McTire in The Sound of Music?
I have tickets.
Ooh, when
I
is
have
that?
tickets. We are going not this coming Friday, but the following Friday, so 2 weeks from today.
I'm hearing really great things, and I'm really sad I can't go.
The reviews are amazing.
I mean, that was a knockout review that I read today. Did you read that one?
I read that. That was amazing review. That was excellent. There was no bad words in there at all. Not even shit.
Everyone out there watching should go see Katie McTire in The Sound of Music at Moore Park High Street Theater Art Center.
HighStreetArtsCenter.com, as I recall. Tickets are still available.
Wow.
It runs through the beginning of July. They're very affordable tickets. World-class entertainment.
Yep. And I know many
Okay.
people in the cast, and they are excellent.
So we're going to start on the letter F,
Oh,
as in Frank.
Yeah, we are.
yeah, we
Yeah.
are. Let's do this.
And this is going to be
As
a
in
bit about
42.
Bananaramas. Have a good time.
Bananarama. Fuck if I know anything about Bananarama.
George, like every time it could be years since we show up at a Bananarama together. This is the 42nd annual Bananarama. There was only supposed to be 26, but every time we show up, we just finish each other's sentences. It's
How
crazy.
long has it been since we went to a Bananarama? Must have been a long, long time.
I guess. Well, with COVID, it's been 3 years at least.
Oh, just blame it on COVID. Just blame it on COVID. You know, you could have sat outside in the car while they were playing and just felt the vibrations through the wall of the club.
Killing
That they're-
everyone in the audience with their COVID. Listen, let's not dwell on the worldwide pandemic. It's really good to see you.
Lucky to see you. You're so busy. I mean, I heard that you kind of got to stalker mode when it came to the show.
My schedule was getting a little busy, yes, but I wanted to make sure it was clear for everything that was happening around the show, like the band arriving, the band checking into their hotel, the band. Listen, it's the COVID. People got crazy. I've just been missing human contact.
Not that you haven't heard this before, but you're not in the crew, man. You're not in the crew. They keep asking you to leave, and you keep helping them with their gear and helping them with their clothes and their set. You're not in the crew.
Oscar likes the pictures that I take, so that's why I bring a really heavy zoom lens, because he, as the bass player, no one ever takes pictures of him, and I try to give him some attention so that he kind of lets me know when Bananarama's showing up and where and what time and what they like to do. on their
Practically
days off.
every show, there's a police report on you. Practically every show. And I don't even know, I mean, how many times have I bailed you out? It's not healthy.
Quit talking like we're not old friends. I mean, you love Bananarama as much as I do. Remember when we were in high school and you had Bananarama tattooed on your wiener?
I actually remember it was Bananarama is the best band ever created. It was just when it was cold, you could only see Bananarama.
Sounds familiar. The tattoo was actually remember Bananarama was the best band ever created.
Tattoos are painful too, and it took a long time. It took a long time to do that, because when you're
Unbelievable how
in
long it
pain,
took.
when you're in pain, things change.
Utterly outside of my realm of understanding. I've never gotten a tattoo. I like, but I understand like the level of commitment. That's what I'm saying. Like, we love this band so much that we connected. That's why we can finish each other's sentences.
Very likely, should have gotten it in a different place. Maybe my arm, or something. It's caused some questions since high school.
What are you talking about?
Exes of mine have had questions about why I would do that to myself, and why it would get more excited as I saw the words unfold.
You want to guess the number? How many of my exes have seen my Bananarama wiener tattoo?
Zachary Taylor?
No, that's not me.
Is that you? Is that you?
Yo. Yes, it's me. I'm sorry. I didn't
Xylophone
recognize-
player's got the flu. We're gonna need you. You got to get to the stage right away.
What?
Very quickly. Let's go. Come on.
My God, this is my moment.
Time's a wasting. Come on, get to the stage. You know all the parts, right? You've been to all their shows.
Seriously, every single one. Yes, of course, I know all of the parts. I've been dreaming of this moment forever.
Right. Well, don't screw this up. I mean, this could lead to bigger things for you, Zachary.
Queen? Do you think this could
Pope?
lead?
Pope, maybe.
Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. I've got my mallets. I'm ready. Where do they need me?
No. We need the mallets that are shaped like bananas. It's Bananarama, Zachary. Come on.
My bananas are in my car. Do we have time for me to go get my bananas from my car?
Left them in your car? We have some for you right here. Just take these and let's go.
Kind of very absolutely perfect and convenient. Thank you.
Just perfect. I get that a lot. I'm very good at what I do.
I am so excited right now. I get to play the xylophone for Bananarama.
How does that make you feel?
God. I feel like God. I'm a Bananarama god. That was fun.
You didn't mention Sarah or Shaban or Karen in any of those. I was kind of surprised.
Nor
Nobody
did we.
talked about it being a cruel summer.
Yeah, none of us made this sound. I mean,
Is Bananarama an actual band?
yeah,
They are?
yeah. It's a cruel summer. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was just a thing.
yeah it's
Like
real band.
bananas
Aren't you a
and
DJ?
pajamas.
You're a DJ.
Yeah, but no one ever asked for a Bananarama song at any wedding or party that I
You're
DJ'd.
DJing the wrong parties.
Right?
I guess so.
Whatever.
Well, that was a party. That was a lot of fun.
It sure was.
For
That
Darren and
was very,
Dan.
very difficult.
And just so much fun. Let me make sure I'm not skipping anybody before I pick up my guitar. I'm good. I think I'm good now. I forgot to mention after I played a little Taylor Swift earlier. I looked up like Rolling Stone's top 100 country songs of all time. And Mean by Taylor Swift was like in the 30s somewhere. So I was like, I'll try and play that one. This one was a little lower down the list. And it's by the Everly Brothers, whom, no, I did not name my daughter after, but people ask all the time if she's named after the band, the group, the musical group, the Everly Brothers. This is a very sad song that is kind of written musically in a very happy way. So I thought it'd be fun to just play with it and see if I could take the chords and just put them in minor and make it feel like more like a sad country western song. So we'll see how it goes. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye emptiness, bye-bye sweet caress, I feel like I could die. Bye, my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby, she's through with me. So bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye.
Dude, I love that. You know, I'm a sucker for like rearranging songs in a depressing minor chord. That was sick.
That, I mean, it's like such a depressing song, and it's all happy and bouncy and bye-bye love. It's like,
but no, it's
but it
like
was,
the worst day, and you did the lyrics real justice there, man. That was cool. I love that.
thanks. And it's literally in like the Rolling Stone top 50 country songs of all time. And I was like, that sounds like a really I always remember that as like a really happy pop song. And then I looked at it and the chords and the lyrics, and I was like, we've been misinterpreting this. It needs to be minor. Sorry, Everly Brothers. Let's bring Darren Ingram back in for some actual music. Give it for Darren.
I have a special background.
Why are you acting like that?
I have no reasons for these things. I have never had a reason. Probably never will.
Okay. I love it. It's beautiful. Did you take that picture?
Never. Yeah, no. I do everything on my iPhone, so it's mostly my kids. So if that's a picture, I took it, and then it's my son getting struck by lightning. Like, that's the only way that would be something I would have taken. And then to put it as a Zoom background, that's dark. I like it.
Yeah. I like you.
Oh, I like you too.
I gotta thank you, man. You like helped. I mean, everybody. When we do a live show, like everybody helps out so much. But like you single-handedly, packed like Tetris my Jeep after that Tetris game.
Yeah, everybody was doing so. I'm happy to help, and a lot of people chipped in. It was great.
Thank you to everybody. But yeah, I mean, I owe thanks to so many people for that night, and it was a great venue. I think we should maybe go back there someday.
Yeah, it was like on the outside you go, what's this gonna be on the inside? I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest. And then you get in and you're like, oh, this is a nice space. And they got a good little green room, and they've got a kitchen, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was a good time.
And the show was fun.
The show was all right.
Can't beat that.
The show was okay. I'm just kidding. The show was like, it's just, oh man, I was a kid in a candy store just surrounded by amazing people, and I just enjoyed myself. I'll say that. So I'm very happy that you're here, and
I'm happy to be here.
So fun to play with you and Dan, some improv, and sorry you had to wait so long to sing a song tonight.
I've just been drinking my vodka. I'm good, dude.
I've been meaning to talk to you about. I've been meaning to talk to you about
going
that.
to town on this giant mug of vodka. This is going to be an interesting song, folks.
What is the song?
I am, Sam and I have an affinity for the same artist. I am singing The Thunder Rolls by Mr. Brooks. I'm not doing the fourth verse just out of care for what the fourth verse really is about, right? So I'm just doing the first three verses. If you know the song, the fourth verse, she basically just grabs a gun and tries to shoot her husband. Yeah. So a lot of things out there right now, so I'd rather just stick to the first three and imply that things went bad after that.
I'm not familiar. Can you explain?
Yeah, could we go into deeper? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a little Garth Brooks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Ingram with The Thunder Roll.
3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a moonless summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm rolling in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls. Thunder roll. Every light is burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. And the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls. The thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm rolls on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She's waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on that wind and rain, a strange new perfume flows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes. He knows that she knows, and the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls. Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold, dark, on a sleepless night as the storm moves on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. That's a fun tune.
And you slayed.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I love about Garth is that he does not challenge his listeners in range. He just kind of sits in the pocket for everybody and makes it so singable. And it's so super smart.
So singable.
Yep.
So singable.
Hey, I'll see you later.
No, stick around.
Oh, I'll see you now. I should change my background though.
Yeah. We got some shuffling going
do
on.
some fun.
Every day I'm shuffling. Especially right now because I think we have a special guest. Is Jamie around? Jamie Carganilla here? Hello. Hi.
We're happy.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hallelujah. Hi, everybody.
Hi. It's good to see you.
Hello.
Ew, I miss you.
I miss you. I miss your face.
Over there in
Get a room.
Texas.
Sorry. Tejas. So thank you for joining us and being willing to do a song and play some improv. What would you rather do first?
Listen, I don't know. I'm a hot mess over here. I didn't realize it was country. I had another song going on. Has anybody done Crazy by Patsy Cline? I don't know.
Nobody's done Crazy by Patsy Cline.
All right. I'm trying
But
to
I can tell you that that's in Rolling Stone's top 10 country songs of all time.
Is anybody surprised?
No.
No. Great.
So if you want to sing first, that's cool. If you want to play some improv first, you're the boss.
Okay, well, you guys need to chit chat. I just need to pour myself a martini. Give me.
No, I'm asking you. What do you want to do?
I don't know. You guys decide while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
What? But no, you're deciding.
She the boss, Paul. She the boss.
That's what I said. Hey, Sam Miklich.
Yeah.
Would you mind being bounced from the next improv game?
No.
Would you mind, since I can't read the chat, facilitating the next improv game?
Sure.
I mean, you've seen it enough times. You know that there are 32 letters in the alphabet, right?
Yeah, except I don't have a printer, so I don't even know exactly which game we're playing or where we are on the format. So if you could just help
So we're
me
going
out
to play
with it.
Good, Bad, Worst. This is a panel of advice givers. And there's a facilitator who takes the things from the audience about who needs advice about what, and presents it to the panel.
Perfect. I can definitely do that. Just so long as we're all ready to roll.
We're all ready to roll. The panel seems to be assembled. Martinis are in hand, and I will hand it over to our host of the advice panel, Mr. Sam Miklich.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 25th anniversary of Maury Povich. This week on Maury, we're learning whether or not it is your way, the highway, or that other guy or girl's way. And we're looking for advice from our panel to warm up this crowd before we bring Maury out. Who's excited for Maury? All right. So we have 3 experts here in general life advice, and they are willing to donate their extra time to help you out with things that you might have going on in your life. If you'd please write in your questions now, we are ready to get started on this live Zoom panel before we bring out the star of the show, Maury! All right, let's see who we have here first. This one comes in from Central California, David Benjamin panel. And he asks, what do I do when the plunger gets stuck in the toilet? Something that we've all been through before. And let's start out with you, Miss, if you could please introduce yourself with your advice.
Oh, hi. Yes. Hi. Thank you all so much for having me today. My name is Chelsea Chesterman. Hi. Hi, all. Many of you might know me. So how can I help?
Yeah,
Here?
I'd like to know you.
Yes. Oh, hi. Hi, Sam. Samuel, is it?
That's right. So again, the question from Central California, what to do when the toilet is stuck with this plunger? You can't get the plunger out of your toilet. Do you have any advice that you can help David in Central California with?
This is something that is a very, very common problem. I mean, any homeowner would know that. I'm not sure if any of you are homeowners or if you're renting, there's no shame in your game, okay? But once you do get to that point in your life where you actually have a home that you need to take care of and you're not calling other people, what you're gonna wanna do is avoid the Drano, okay? I know most people are gonna tell you to grab the Drano. Everybody knows that is the worst thing that you could do. I mean, maybe you guys don't know that because you're, not that smart, but that's why I'm here to help you. So no Drano. Obviously, you're going to want to call that plumber that's on standby. If you don't have enough money to afford a plumber, that's also okay. All right, don't be ashamed. You can just go to your neighbor and see if they have a plunger, or you can use a wire hanger and just stick it right in there and pull it right up.
The wire hanger advice. Yes. Most of our audience members on Maury are not homeowners, they're renters, but we thank you for that. Yes, sir, we're looking for our second panelist with your advice. Go ahead, sir. How are you? Can you introduce yourself?
See, I got maybe a different take on that. See, when you get that plunger and it gets stuck in your toilet like that, you see, that's what we in the South, we like to call that a blessing in disguise. Because what that's done is that's just provided you one hell of a Friday night. What you're going to do is you're going to go off to the liquor store and you're going to buy yourself.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry, we lost your feed.
And then once you got those things, you're going to go back to your place and you're going to go into the commode and you're going to take that plunger. What you're going to do? And you're going to call your friends over, and then you're going to get your friends involved. And what your friends are going to do, they're going to grab you out the arm.
Oh. Yeah, we seem to have some...
And if you can't get Kevin isn't available every Friday night because he got bingo with his granny. His granny, she'll look I'll tell you what. So anyhow, you just go ahead and leave that plunger in a commode as long as you can.
Well, we really appreciate your help. We didn't really cover what to do with that wire hanger like our first panelist did, but you, sir, number 3, if you could help us out. The question was what to do with the plunger stuck in the commode, sir.
Just whole mouth that shit. That's it.
Thank you. Yes, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
David, I sure hope that helped. If not, we can wait for Maury to come out and see if he has any advice. But now we're going to turn it over to another audience member with their question. Let's see. Who do we have here? Who do we have? Oh, great question from Orange County, California. Diana Nicole asks, and something I am interested in as well, how do you become an expert at ghost hunting? Miss, Do you have any ghost hunting tips for us?
Well, I mean, do I look like the kind of person that believes in ghosts? I don't think so, but I mean, let's just for fun. I mean, but this is all in good fun, right? Bless your hearts. Bless all of your little hearts. All of you. Oh gosh. Anyway, all right, ghosts. Woo! So, the question was, what about ghost hunting?
How do you get good at it? Any tips for finding and locating a ghost?
Well, I guess what I would do if I were to believe in ghosts like many common people do, I would probably close my eyes and turn off the lights, and I would play that little Bloody Mary game, and light as a feather, stiff as a board, all that cute stuff, and then I would wait for something spooky to happen, and then, my best friend would probably pop out of a closet and go, woo, and then all the ghosts would come to us, and we would all sit in a circle and do, what do they call those cute things? A seance?
A seance, yeah.
Yeah, so all those ghosts would just come. It's all a good time. We'd open the champagne and they'd just come to us. I mean, if, you believe in that stuff.
That's excellent advice. Is somebody opening and closing that door behind you? Panelist number 2, what do you have for us on ghosts?
I think this is absurd. You don't believe in the ghosties? You ain't never seen no ghostie? Okay, so look, I've seen a ton of ghosties. I see them all the time. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go down to the pet store and you're gonna get yourself small little fuzzy animals. I recommend gerbil. So what you do with a gerbil is you're gonna take your gerbil, and then on your way back home, you're gonna stop at the hardware store and get yourself a nice Volpine hammer. And you're gonna take that gerbil home, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Volpine.
I appreciate it.
We thank you very much for your feedback.
You can repeat that process, and what you're gonna have lots of little furry little ghosties.
We seem to have a problem hearing that second panelist. Number 3, what do you have for us in the way of ghost advice, please? Thank you.
Well, you first gotta kill as many people as you can. That's it.
Okay, well, Maury's about ready to come out on stage, I hope. I guess we have time for one more real quick question before we get out here with our topic. Let's see what we have very quickly before the star of our show is on. Okay. Oh, this comes from Emily Thatcher at the Gelsons in Southern California. She must be on break. And her question is, how do I make friends with the spiders in my house?
Aren't you just the sweetest little thing? I like insects too. I've been on a farm. I've been in a barn. I've seen creepy crawlies. I even know somebody that went camping once, and I heard there's some bugs over there. So, just got the most adorable question, so I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. Creepy crawlies, I mean, I don't have them in my home because I take care of my home. I have an exterminator that comes. But, I would just recommend not making friends, sweetheart, with the spiders. If you see one, you just gotta stomp the out of them. Just stomp it. Spider brains out. Get them out of there. That helps you, darling.
Before you get bit. That's excellent advice. Sir, you must have expert knowledge of spiders in your neck of the woods. Can you help us out with how to make friends with one?
Well, you damn skippy I do. Now, a lot of people, like our last panelist, erroneously believe that spiders are insects. Everybody knows that spiders aren't insects. Everybody knows that spiders are the reincarnated bodies of some of our dead presidents from years past. I got Zachary Taylor and William Henry Harrison living in my place, and they have little spider white houses, and what they do is they like to come out, and the two of the spiders that they get a little web, and then they get their own web together, and then you can see one of the spiders I think it's Zachary, because William, he's not like this, but Zachary will come up behind William, and what he'll do is he'll kind of motion where you can tell that something's going on, but they're itty bitty little creatures. So you get your plunger All right, and you get any of the extra little gervily ghosties that you got. And what you're gonna do? You're gonna have a little party. It's Friday night. We're gonna get crazy. So you take that plunger, and then what you?
Looks like our network sensor is back at it with our second.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm having problems here. Did you catch all that?
Yeah, we sure did. Thank you very much for your feedback, and we appreciate you being here. Yeah. Okay,
I'll see
panelist
you
number
Friday.
3. Bring us home before we bring Maury out on the stage. What can you tell us about making friends with the spiders in your home, please?
Well, maggots like the dead bodies, so they'll stick their little legs in there, and then of course what happens? You get some flies, right? You get a bunch of what do spiders like? They like flies. So if you cover the dead body in maggots and then cover them spiders later, then spiders will eat the flies, and then you don't have the decomposition problem that you normally have, which is just a problem for everybody. So
Yeah.
they like that.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your host, Maury Povich. Maury, everybody!
Oh my God. Let's hear it for Jamie, Dan, Darren, and Sam rocking the host gig. Sam rocking the host. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games, as y'all well know. And I thought to myself, is it too soon after Paulie's Picnic 100 to play that game again? But no, it's never too soon. It's never too soon to play that game. Especially when you got talented cast members involved. Where'd you go, Jamie? Come back on. Ladies and gentlemen, with our next tune, Jamie, so you're doing some Patsy Cline, huh? You had no idea you were. But
we're going to see. Let's pull up. What am I doing?
First of all, can you check to see if your original sound is on the laptop?
Sound is on
Oh, cool.
now.
Cool. Oh,
Now.
good. How are you doing? I know this was supposed to be a crazy week for you at work.
Bless their hearts.
You're good.
They just everything's fine. Everything's
good.
okay now. I'm home, and everything's good.
That's all we had to hear. So I'm so glad you were able to join us last minute. I had no idea you wouldn't be working a 16-hour overnight shift tonight. So I'm glad you.
Yes, nobody knew. It's a whirlwind. Whirlwind.
Just to give
Jamie,
people context.
Maury Povich just handed me this envelope, and apparently the answer to your question about work being great was a lie.
Maury, he is just the sweetest. I didn't know he was still going.
I was going to give some context. So apparently, like, the president is in town, and so Jamie's boss said you're going to have to work 16-hour nights every night this week. So I'm glad that you're not working tonight.
Yeah, the whole department was mobilized. There were 4,000 officers strewn about the city of Los Angeles, guarding Kamala and President Biden. And by guarding, I mean hanging out with Secret Service, eating tacos, playing Candy Crush. We were on guard, standing guard.
Sounds like a great career, especially for females. Hey, if you want to join the LAPD and you are a female, give Jamie a call. I'll give you her phone number. It's going to be great. But I'm glad you're here. So you found out at the last minute that it's country music night.
Yes, I did. I thought, oh, okay, I'll get a song together. And then I went, oh my gosh, I logged on and I said, it's country. What are we going to do? So
What are we going to do?
We're going to do Patsy Cline. We're going to do Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Carganilla, Patsy Cline, Crazy.
Crazy for feeling
for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
I guess that was fine. That's what we're going for. We're going for fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Carganilla.
Ready?
I have notes.
Oh man.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us, though. Wow, that was lovely. Yeah. I got no words for that. I got notes for it, but I don't know words for it. So we're gonna close the show out tonight with a fantastical performance from the one and only Dan Franklin. Dan, jump back in here.
Yeah, I just had this like horrible I have to follow Jamie realization.
Yeah, I know that feeling, especially
It's like
like
the worst feeling ever.
at karaoke all the time. Like I'm always after Jamie, and
Yeah.
it's the worst. It's the worst. But no, man. You're
Hold
closing out
on,
the
hold,
show.
wait. We saw your karaoke videos that you were sharing from the ship, and you have nothing to apologize for or worry about, sir. You were killing that stage, as we saw.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Like you're bringing the house down, right?
I'm waiting for this to take a turn.
It's no
to a total
turn.
Insult.
No
That
turn.
has
You did
been
great.
kind of the way that things go tonight.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you did a great job with the karaoke, and I loved.
I mean, he's no Elijah.
He's no Elijah.
Elijah, was that his name?
That
Isaiah.
Okay.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
It was
Isaiah.
Yeah, how quickly we forget. Where is Isaiah?
He didn't make the second season roll call. He's out. But Paul's in. You're in. Good job, Paul.
He's still on the boat.
He's
They
working
offered
on
him
the
a
ship
job.
now. Yeah, they did. He's singing, washy, washy, washy,
Wash your hands.
Isaiah died 2 years ago.
Oh,
Gunk, gunk, gunk.
dun. Oh, cute. You believe in ghosts. So we've heard two awesome originals. What are we ending the show with tonight?
Well, it's a country show,
Yeah.
and I wanted to end with something that, was a big country song, and a beautiful country song, and just a giant freaking epic ballad. And Lone Star is that band, and Amazed is that song.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Franklin, Amazed.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark. Your hair all around me, baby, you surround me, touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time, every time. I wanna spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Every little thing that you do, I'm so in love with you. Just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Here's you some country music.
Country music, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're trying to do, and that was amazing. Give it up for Dan Franklin. Yes. And this has been a super wacky night, but I want to not wacky, but wacky night. But I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank Dan. I want to thank Darren. I want to thank Zach and Jamie. Of course, Mr. Sam Miklich. Again, I want to remind everybody, if you enjoyed the show tonight, there's a really easy way to say thank you to our performers, and that is by dropping a tip into their Venmo tip jar. Here's everybody who was on the show, minus Jamie, but I'm sure if you went on Venmo and you searched for Jamie Carganilla, you could find her. We appreciate it so much, everybody. It was just for joining us on the show.
If people miss something, I printed out every single song.
Oh, because you have a printer.
Yes.
No excuse. No excuse there. Let's bring our cast in. Anybody who is still around, turn those cameras on. There's a big curtain call. There's Jamie. There's Dan. There's Darren. Zach's probably, I think he's logged out by now, but it is almost midnight here. Sam Miklich, thank you so much. Thank you, social media team, Dari, Christina, Heather, for getting the word out about the show. I'll probably do another one next weekend. I don't know if it'll be at the Cove or something else, some other version of this. Or maybe I'll talk to, no pressure for Mr. Dan. Maybe we can put together Paul and Dan's Labyrinth next week. We'll see. We'll see what's happening.
There's all the pressure. I'm going to be expecting no less than 3 original songs by next week, Dan Franklin.
Okay.
By next week? Like he has to write them this week?
I mean, he could do it tonight if we really.
Yeah, well, I know that. That
sounds
firsthand.
familiar.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us this evening, and I love you, Dan. I love you, Darren. I love you, Jamie. I love you, Sam, despite our online differences. I love you, audience. We'll see you all soon. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us in the Cove.